Jasmine Pineda's new chapter, from reality TV drama to motherhood with Matt Brannis. The finale of 90 Day, The Last Resort tell-all brought no shortage of surprises, but one of the most talked about moments came when Jasmine Pineda introduced her new partner, Matt Brannis, via video chat. Jasmine, a native of Panama, became a familiar face to fans through her relationship with Gino Palazzolo, a Michigan native. Their romance played out over multiple seasons, beginning with 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days Season 5, continuing on 90 Day Fiancé Season 10, and most recently, The Last Resort Season 2. What began as a long-distance connection eventually turned into a whirlwind engagement and marriage. However, their relationship was filled with tension, communication struggles, and differing expectations. That emotional roller coaster came to a peak during their time at the resort, where Jasmine proposed the idea of an open marriage. Now, Jasmine has welcomed a child with Matt, signaling a new phase in her life that comes with its own challenges and questions. A complicated ending and a surprising beginning. The relationship between Jasmine and Gino was far from easy. Though the two had genuine affection for each other, they faced a string of unresolved issues, including trust, intimacy, and lifestyle differences. At the resort, Jasmine suggested that the answer to their problems might be an open relationship, something that took many viewers, and Gino himself, by surprise. Unbeknownst to many at the time, Jasmine had already formed a connection with Matt. The open relationship proposal wasn't just theoretical. It was rooted in Jasmine's existing bond with someone new. She told Gino that the connection with Matt would be strictly physical and not emotional. Still, the suggestion was a sign of deeper dissatisfaction in her marriage. Despite agreeing to give their relationship another shot by the end of their resort stay, everything changed when Jasmine found out she was expecting a child. The father? Matt Brannis. This unexpected twist brought an end to her chapter with Gino and opened a new one with Matt. Matt Brannis enters the picture and faces the spotlight. During Part 5 of the Tell-All reunion, Matt appeared via video call to share his perspective for the first time. His introduction to the rest of the cast and viewers was met with mixed reactions. As the father of Jasmine's child, Matt had an important role to play in the story, but his comments raised questions. When host Sean Robinson asked Matt how he felt upon learning that Jasmine was pregnant, his response was candid. "I was nervous." He elaborated by saying that he had avoided the idea of becoming a parent for most of his adult life, but realized that now was the time to step up and face his responsibilities. Although his tone wasn't exactly exuberant, he acknowledged that he had come to terms with the reality of becoming a father. "I've spent most of my life thinking I wasn't ready for this," he said, "but maybe it's time to grow into that role." While Matt's honesty was appreciated by some, others sensed hesitation. He shared that the pregnancy was unexpected, explaining that he and Jasmine had been taking precautions. Still, he accepted the situation for what it was and made it clear that he intended to be involved. Cast reactions, awkward tensions, and unanswered questions. Matt's appearance on the reunion special didn't go unnoticed by the rest of the cast. Fellow cast members, including Rob Warren and Florian Sukaj, appeared visibly uncomfortable and were quick to show support for Gino. Many were unsure what to make of Matt's involvement with Jasmine, particularly given the complex nature of the open marriage arrangement. Gino, for his part, looked frustrated throughout Matt's segment. His body language said it all: eye rolls, head shakes, and visible exasperation. Matt, however, didn't seem interested in debating or defending his choices. "I wasn't trying to come between anyone," Matt said. "I was invited into a situation that already existed. I agreed to something that was presented to me, and I tried to respect those boundaries." Matt also suggested that Gino's treatment of Jasmine played a role in the breakdown of their marriage. He seemed unclear about the specifics of the arrangement, but said he believed Jasmine was allowed to spend time with him on a limited basis. The ambiguity surrounding the terms of the open relationship highlighted the confusion shared by everyone involved. Do Matt and Jasmine love each other? One of the most revealing moments of the tell-all came when Sean asked Matt a straightforward question: "Do you love Jasmine?" Matt paused before answering. After a moment of reflection, he replied, "I do. She's carrying my child, so I do." The comment was met with surprise. The implication that his love stemmed from the pregnancy, rather than a deeper emotional bond, left some viewers and cast members wondering how strong their connection really was. Sean then turned to Jasmine to ask how she felt. Her answer was just as complex. "I'm figuring that out," Jasmine admitted. "I care about him. I feel safe with him. I feel supported, but I'm still trying to understand what love means for me." Jasmine added that after everything she'd been through, she wasn't sure she even recognized what romantic love felt like anymore. She emphasized that while she valued the comfort and support Matt provided, she couldn't definitively say she was in love with him. The open marriage, an attempted solution to deeper issues. One of the most debated aspects of Jasmine and Gino's story was the open marriage. While open relationships can work for some couples, in this case, it seemed more like a temporary fix for deeper incompatibilities. The couple's intimacy issues and ongoing miscommunications were apparent long before Matt came into the picture. During the tell-all, Sean noted that opening up a marriage already fraught with emotional distance and conflict seemed like an unusual solution. Gino later shared that one of the counselors at the resort, Reba Thomas, had experience with polyamorous relationships, which made him more willing to consider Jasmine's proposal. However, it was clear he had reservations from the beginning. Jasmine met Matt at the gym, and their bond grew quickly. Whether she truly believed that involving Matt would save her marriage or simply wanted a new start is still unclear. Either way, the introduction of another person only deepened the cracks in her already fragile relationship with Gino. Where do Matt and Jasmine go from here? In April, Jasmine gave birth to a baby girl named Matilda. The tell-all was filmed back in January, so much has likely changed since then. Although Matt and Jasmine were unsure of their romantic feelings at the time, the arrival of their daughter may have brought them closer, or at least helped them find common ground as co-parents. Right now, the most important thing for both of them is to prioritize Matilda's well-being. Even if they don't move forward as a couple, building a healthy, respectful co-parenting relationship would be a positive outcome. Jasmine and Matt seem to care for each other and have already taken steps toward building a life together, even if they haven't fully defined what that relationship looks like. Only time will tell whether their connection evolves into lasting love or remains a strong partnership built around shared parenting responsibilities. Final thoughts. A new beginning, not without uncertainty. Jasmine's journey from her beginnings with Gino to motherhood with Matt has been full of emotional highs and lows. Her willingness to be vulnerable, both on television and during the tell-all, has made her one of the most memorable and relatable figures in the 90-Day Fiancé franchise. Matt, though new to the spotlight, also showed a level of honesty that many appreciated, even if his uncertainty raised a few eyebrows. Becoming a parent is a life-altering experience, and both he and Jasmine now find themselves adjusting to that reality. As fans reflect on Jasmine's evolution over multiple seasons, it's clear that she's undergone significant personal growth. Her focus now appears to be on stability, family, and figuring out what she truly wants out of life and love. Whatever comes next for Jasmine and Matt, their story serves as a reminder that relationships are rarely simple, and that sometimes the most important thing is showing up for the people who matter most.